go even harder, put even more heart into it, and that's the only thing that really matters as artists. We're here to be storytellers, so it's our job to do whatever we have to do to be able to tell stories.
Everything they said, especially the self-care part. I mean, obviously museums, books, documentaries, and we were even helping each other out with passing on new things that we read, new stories, all those things. I mean, plus, you know, you have Joe and Misha who have, you know, Ben, and they have their information as well. So we're basically sponges. So every time we walk into any museum, we even have new questions that, you know, most people don't actually get a chance to really question. So we look at the Emancipation Proclamation a little differently. We look at, you know, just the way slaves were brought in, how they were brought in, all those things, freemen, all those things.
We look at the way the stories were told.
Yeah,
enslaved people differently.
Yeah, I mean, all those things are, you know, we've been through enough plantations and enough places to hear how they trickle in, and, you know, they want to take away our stories. They want to hide the truth out of things. Yeah, and so it's one of those things where this is an ongoing educational process for us, no matter what.
And our writers are extraordinary, so a lot of it is already on the page also. You know, so outside of our own research, you can really just play what's on the page, and then with this stellar cast, my Brenda's here, you know, it's easy work to be able to look over at your partner and say, okay, I'm in this moment, because it's human storytelling, you know, at the end of the day, that's what matters. You know?
Yeah, what I think for us, you know, we talk about all the time that it started off as probably like a couple pages in a book, and then a paragraph, then a sentence, and now it's kind of being wiped out all completely. So to stand on holy ground for us, to stand there and look at that river and know how many people have crossed that river, to know that there was hope and there was a legacy they wanted to give their children. They wanted to have homes and jobs and own businesses. And just be respected, to know that they fought diligently to get there. I think fills such a big hole in our hearts that we don't even know that existed. I mean, this whole journey of doing the show has enlightened us and opened our eyes in ways that we never could have seen coming. I mean, not only just being in the space itself, but really feeling the connection. You know, we live in a time now where we use phones and we use, you know, you have the internet and everything is about disconnect. And this is, I can say for myself, and I think I can speak for my cast when we can say that this is one of the first few times in our career that you are so connected to the material and connected to your roots, that you can be proud and you can have pride and you can have a smile, and even in the midst, in the storm, even in what's going on in the world today, to be able to say that this is a part of the lineage, that this is the same stories, that we're still fighting, we're still struggling, to keep people awake, to say that, you know, don't be afraid of your past, don't be afraid of your greatness. That to us, I think, is what the Freedom Center represents. That's what the, you know, Civil Rights Museum represents, and I think it's what our people represent right now that we need to hear. So.
Yeah, that's great. Anyone else? That was perfect.
I will say, I love the fire burning bright upstairs.
Yes.
I think that to me is just encapsulates everything you said in an artistic form, of that you guys still have it burning bright to just be a reminder of safe havens are everywhere and ever present.
Of that freedom, that sense of freedom, that accomplishment is celebrated here, especially represented, like she said, by that burning bright light. And I love the fact that we actually get to see the river we keep talking about. And I say that, it sounds a little cheeky, but the thing is, you know, when we shoot on that plantation, we get to feel the real enslavement goals. We get to step foot there. It does feel like holy ground when we get there, but we get to really sort of encompass all of what went on, and to a degree live it and feel it and understand who these human beings were. And to get here and now experience this, it only fortifies that fire and that passion that we have to continue doing what we're doing, because we understand there's a reason for it.
Yeah.